son of a bitch! It wasn't recording. What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is Fateless1987, and today we'll be taking a look at Studio Series Ravage. You can tell it's already open, because it turns out this thing wasn't recording, and it's already too late, because I already started opening the scrap. So here it are, and here it is. Back in the box, it's a core box. It's a Bumblebee Ravage. This is the second Studio Series core we're getting. And yes, that also means I'll be getting Soundwave soon. Honestly, that was as enthusiastic as the last time I said that. Wow. Getting Ravage out right now. Like I was saying before I realized that the thing wasn't recording, it's very sad that Soundwave only has Laserbeak inside of Align Continuity. There's nothing really there that says what happened to the other three, especially Ravage. I mean, come on. You got that. Turns out Laserbeak's more fan favorite than I thought. Way too much of a fan favorite. The two bickering Piledriver brothers are, well, they're controversial. And then of course we got Ravage, who only gets love, which is right now actually. Yay! So here it are. Here is that. We got his 4 weapons. All of that we're going to attach in a moment. But first we're going to compare it to the other Series Ravage we have from Grindor. Which, yes, I said his name correctly because at this point, it's just one or the other. And look how pathetic that guy looks compared to this guy. On top of that, this guy can barely transform. Yeet. So, as you can imagine, this guy will turn into a box. A box made for Soundwave. And because it's Soundwave scrap, first up we want to do, let's attach his weapons first. All right, how's that? So we got the top part. We're gonna attach that right there. So there's that part. You want to attach both leg missiles as well. Get it in there. Because it ain't Ravage without all this scrap. And if you really want to complete the look, and make a bit chunky, as in C-H-O-N-K, not C-H-U-N-K, you might want to add this part at the bottom. But this is actually for Soundwave's blaster later on in, when I get it. So, there is Ravage. Look at how adorable he looks. Look at that face, my god. And yes, his mouth can open up and down. I like that. I like that little detail right there. It has like a little goatee type thing for Ravage. That's cute. That is cute. His head can move up and down on a swivel. Let's take this off so we can actually figure out what. That goes all the way up and down just for transformation. His head cannot turn left and right. His mouth can't open. We do have not 360. There's a lot of articulation with his legs, alright? There's a lot of articulation. But everything else, there's also his tail as well. My god, we can make it wagging. Wag, wag, wag. We can't unfortunately make it go left and right. His legs are on a swivel right here because of transformation as well. And they can move like that. There's a lot of posability for Ravage when it comes to him, but really that's it. Size comparison right now we got with the other core class, Shockwave. Because why not? Get the other one. The only other deluxe class we have up right now, Bumblebee next to Ravage, and this actually, well, after it stops falling, Ravage actually does scale well with Bumblebee. Actually, he really does. How does he scale next to Megatron? Let's see. Oh boy, that's scary. That's scary right there. Also, I'm wondering how tall is Soundwave compared to this Megatron. I'm really wondering that now. I'm really wondering. And then, of course, we get the leader, Blackout. I'm not going to transform Blackout this time around because, of course, 1, time constraints, and 2, to do size comparisons with, because my god, this one's already getting a bit old, if you know what I mean. Already, I need a nuclear class. I want an Autobot for fuck's sake. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, so there's that. So I guess now it's time for transformation, I suppose. So take all his weapons off. I think you gotta take this off as well for transformation. Gotta take that off. So first you want to close his mouth, and you're going to flip it all the way in like so. This is going to start what possibly could be something crazy. You're going to need to take all this. You're going to need to pretty much, this is going to start turning into a box of sorts. This is literally going to start turning into a box. And so far as we see here, it does, there's a lot to it. There's a lot to his transformation, alright? So you need to learn how to do it the right way, or you're not going to get it well. And I don't think I'm even getting it the right way, my god. Actually, so far, I think I'm actually getting the right parts, actually. That's astounding, considering the fact I haven't transformed this thing before. Or not, actually. Nope, I'm not getting transformation at all. Please hold, because I'm going to have some lots of trouble. And here we go. So we got all that. Also, make sure you put the missile pod down here as well. That'll be real handy for transformation. Make sure you put it real well. You might want to clear out the legs a bit before you do that. Put the missile pod down there for extra safekeeping. So that all combines there. That's the first step. Also, Ravage, close your mouth. Thank you. We're going to have a lot of different things with Ravage, right? So you're going to pull the arms up like this. Pull them up, pull them up. Got these tiny tabs, and these are going to come, and these little holes with this tiny tab, it's going to go in there. Once you align it correctly, it's going to go in there, and you're going to basically just do the same on both sides. Align it, and make sure these sides are a bit up, or just flip them in like so. There's that part done. You're gonna have this part. You're gonna have now. This next part is gonna be a bit tricky. So you should have the arms tapped in, like tapped in easily, and you should have them like that. You're going to have now. This is where it's gonna get a little tricky, and hopefully you don't mess it up. You're gonna have this part come around. Basically, what you want to do is just got that little tab right there, and you're gonna slot it inside that hole, like align it and just slide in a hole. Like it's just basically fiddling. That's all the transformation is at this point. Nothing more than turn it like so. Make sure everything's folded in. Flip it a bit more. And just fiddle until you get the perfect slot, and just push it in place. And you're going to do the same for the other side. like so. Make sure everything is all aligned, and so you can pretty much get the, now you can get these, and you can just, you got these little part, you can actually put it there, because that's where you put the mat in box. And this is it. This is literally his alt mode. It's a box cassette of a sort. It's a box cassette. That's Ravage for you. It's a box cassette. And this actually either A, if you don't have Soundwave, you can just tab it and it just make sure you have like that. Also, that fell off. Some of these tabs are going to fall off, just so you know. They're going to fall off pretty easily because this is a very small guy. Small boy. But there he is. And take it off. That's literally what you're going to have when you put him in Soundwave. And since he is very compact, I'd say, that's a perfect fit for Soundwave. Now, we got a comparison we got with Shockwave. Let's put him in Shockwave in vehicle mode as well. Because won't be score class comparison without it. Yes, yay. Not gonna do blackout turning into vehicle mode because it's just way too much. It really is. Like at this point, like why exactly would you turn him in? Why exactly would you have blackout? I mean he's hard as is already. Transforming him multiple times. I need a new leader class for Prima's sake. I need a new leader class too. And it's a series leader class I need as well. So I'm gonna need to get another con, which most likely will be a Constructicon. I was really hoping for Overload, but that by the way, Overload meaning Revenge of the Fallen Overload, not like the Overload I've been talking about in our stories, where he's nothing more than an asshole. Thank God he doesn't have a toy. So we got everything situated, and pretty much just put the gun in. And honestly, I'm just going to end it with that. I mean, there's nothing more you can do. There's nothing really more. I like the fact that with Shockwave, you can actually have his head turn around like a tank, you know. And of course, we got our brand new deluxe class we just transformed. Comparison there, kind of looks good. And now it's just time to transform back because that's the way it is at this point. So finally, take this out and just start undoing everything, right? Just start, pull it out, untab everything. Some of them actually are stuck well, and I do like that. Pull all of it back out like so until you got that, and just flip around the legs until you get the original positioning, if you know what I mean. Push around like so. And tomorrow we'll be doing our final studio series for the week because next, we're gonna be busy for a few weeks. And then, of course, just start flipping it back down, open his mouth, retrofit him with his weapons. Retrofit. And I like the fact that we can have this, like, my god, Studio Series is always well, it doesn't always knock out of the park, but for these figures that I got, wow, they're good. They're real good. Shockwave, I mean, I really wish they could do something better with Shockwave. I only got him because My friends convinced me to. That's it. But I mean, yes, I do like Shockwave. Don't get me wrong. I do like him. And there you have Ravage. And that's it for the review. Tomorrow we'll be taking a look at a brand new Transformer that has never had a Studio Series toy. I mean, has never had a toy before until Studio Series. And I'm actually filming on his unopened box at the moment. And one more thing before we go, we got his background. We got Ravage's background because why not? Seriously, why not? Look at that, it's beautiful, and it's unfortunately the same as that background as Shockwave. However, Soundwave actually has a different background. The first version of the Cybertron Falls scene. This is the Cybertron Falls scene part 2. Part 1 actually comes with Soundwave, and it's real big. So, and yes, I'm also thinking of getting if you're thinking what I'm thinking, yes, I'm gonna be getting another Autobot as well, because if I'm getting Soundwave, I gotta get another Autobot to match them up. And that Autobot, I'm gonna say right now, is Wheeljack. Yes, I'll be getting Cybertron and Wheeljack. And because you're probably wondering who's the character for tomorrow, which we're gonna transform, it's Dino. It is Autobot Dino. So, thank you all for watching. As always, till all over.